It's 28 degrees. It's the holiday season. Have yourself a little Dunkin's. He's going to daycare, but he's like so excited no matter where he's going. Let's go! Let's go! Look at. Are you excited? Yes! Yes! So excited. So excited. So excited. So excited. So excited. If people were this enthusiastic about every morning, the world would be a much happier place. You know what I'm saying? Right, Clover? Right? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. French vanilla with cream sugar, hash browns, and a blueberry muffin. Good morning, Vlogmas day 15? I think it's 15, yeah. I didn't say that at the beginning of my vlog. I guess that was not the first thing I said. Anyway, good morning, Vlogmas day 15. I am in Arlington, Mass this morning, which is a pretty little town, not too far from Boston. So I am working all day with a client here. Dropped the baby off at daycare, and I am having Dunkin' breakfast of champions. Not the healthiest choice this morning, but you know what? It's 28 degrees. It's the holiday season. Have yourself a little Dunkin'. So I'm gonna talk to you guys and hang out with you guys before my client. I'm a little bit early, so I'm just hanging out on the street here. Yeah, I'm like 15 minutes early, so, which is on time for you responsible people or army brats. You know, let me tell you something about Boston. So we first moved here. Well, I first moved. Stop barking! I'm trying to tell a story. So when I first moved here in college, for college, my friend Andrea and I were like best friends forever. She was a cello player and I was a singer at Boston Conservatory. Shout out to Boco people. We used to like spend, actually, and my friend Patrick too, he was a musical theater major. We used to spend so much time at the Dunkin' Donuts, like around the corner from Boston Conservatory, and we would just like have this thing where we would just go like, wanna go to the Dunkin', wanna go to the Dunks. It was just like a dumb hangout. And like, if you don't know anything about Boston, Boston is the birthplace of Dunkin' Donuts, and there is literally a Stop the barking. There is literally a Dunkin' Donuts on like every corner. I think at one point I had said that there was like, or I had found out that there was over 900 Dunkin' Donuts in Massachusetts. Like, it's definitely a Massachusetts like Boston thing. Like, gotta have our Dunkin', like gotta have the Dunkin' coffee. So like, living here since college, and I'm 40 now, so I've just basically assimilated to like the Dunkin' life. I got coffee and I got some hash browns. These are so bad for you, but I mean, come on, it's the holiday season. How would you not want this? Can we talk about the delicious like crispiness of it? And like, this is a glorified tater tot, but I mean, it's so good. It's so good. Anyway, I've been meaning to say, I totally forgot. Happy Hanukkah for those of you out there celebrating. I started on like Tuesday, but it's over on the 20th, so I still have time. I'm like right in the middle of the thing. So happy Hanukkah for those of you celebrating out there, Festival of Lights. Anyway, since it's Vlogmas and I am publishing a video every single day until Christmas, which I think is insane, I'm going to start reading some of my favorite comments of the day. So we'll do some favorite comments of the day, and we'll start with one from Ann Holden. Okay, she says, lovely work. This is on my like home tour video, which is like a couple days back or whatever. So it says, lovely organization, but you had space for a fuller Christmas tree, and your skinny one just looks mean. And Really? Now, first of all, I did not have space for a bigger tree. I still gotta walk around there. I gotta open the blinds and close the blinds. If I had a tree like sticking out like into like beyond the little console, it would have been a big pain in the bootay, and I would have been like cursing every day trying to like get to the window. And secondly, why you got a tree shame? My tree, whose name is Fred, by the way, read that comment this morning, and I was in the bathroom when he was reading the comment, and I heard him like silently sobbing. You guys, tree shaming is a real issue, you know? Thousands of trees go to therapy every year because they're been told they're too fat, and then some of them are told they're too skinny, some of them are told they're just sad, you know, and some of them are told they're too short or their needles are falling off. Every tree is a special tree, and every tree is beautiful. So stop the tree shaming. A tree can be beautiful at any size. My tree didn't do anything to you. He was just there minding his own business, being a perfectly beautiful and adorable Christmas tree. That's mean. That's just mean. Your tree doesn't look mean. That comment was mean. Mean comment. Now, I don't know why my like iRobot Brava 380T, that's a mouthful, isn't it? My iRobot 380T mopping Brava, oh my god. The Brava 380T mopping robot video is like, it got picked up and suggested or something like that, so it's getting like, all of a sudden it like jumped up in views and it's getting way more views, which I'm like, yay, that's great. So it's getting a lot more views and it's getting a lot more, well, it's not getting a lot of comments, but I got this comment last night. This is from the account Fluffy Cotton. That sounds so nice, doesn't it, Fluffy Cotton? Here's the comment. You talk too much. You know what? You know, I do talk a lot. That's true. That's true. You know, I do. I talk a lot. What should I do? Maybe I should delete my YouTube channel. What do you guys think? I don't know. You guys, I'm gonna start reading. I'm not just gonna read like the mean comments. I don't take it personally. If someone leaves a mean comment, they don't know me. All right, I'm sorry. I just thought that would be kind of fun. I will read some more comments tomorrow. The majority of you are amazingly nice and super sweet, and I love you guys. I love all of you guys. Just it's the holiday season. Let's be more polite. Really, let's be more polite. Anyway, it's like 10:27, so I probably should go in, and I will talk to you guys at the end of my workday. Bye. All right, you guys, so it's 7:24 and I am just getting settled down. I am back from my job, which ended at 5. I went to go pick up Clover at daycare, in which he doesn't always like play at daycare because there's not always dogs for him to play with. So today when I picked him up, he was like nutcase, so I had to take him to the park, and he's like an hour and a half late for dinner, so he's gonna have dinner late, which stresses me out a little bit, but I had a good day. And I just thought I'd chat with you while I'm making my dinner again, because that's what we do in Vlogmas, I guess. So today I'm gonna have roasted chickpeas, Brussels sprouts, and carrots with polenta. Sounds good. I think I had this one other time and it was really delicious. So I'm going to be roasting stuff, so it looks like I'm gonna have to, wow, heat the oven to 500. That's hot. That's like practically broiling. Speaking of temperature, it's 24 degrees outside, and the real feel, according to AccuWeather, is 5 degrees. So it's pretty cold out there, but Clover like does not care. He just wants to go out there, play with the ball, get dogs to chase him, and have a good time. It's actually super cute. There's a big Rhodesian Ridgeback who comes to the park, and if you don't know what a Rhodesian Ridgeback looks like, I'll insert a picture here so you can see.
Too bad it's so dark. Wait, guys.
It's hard to get a
Guys. Now I'm just like shadowing it. Oh, there he goes. Here he comes.
but it's a big dog, and I'm guessing he weighs maybe like 80, 90 pounds. He's like young dog. He's like a year and a half. And he's met Clover in the park like maybe like 10 or 15 times, but like by like the 10th time, Clover had decided that like he was his friend, and it's the funniest and cutest thing to see like the biggest dog in the park and like a little tiny like nugget like Clover just like having a good time and playing and loving on each other. I do have to supervise it because like the little dog will be at a disadvantage if like he like, you know, goes at him with a paw too hard. So we do supervise and make sure everything goes okay, but like for the most part they're friends and it's adorable. And he spends most of the time getting him to chase him from base to base. There's like these like tables and benches, and what Clover does is he like gets under the bench, stays there, and then when the dog goes away he runs from one bench to the other bench and tries to get one of the other dogs to chase him. It's a dumb game, but like Clover thinks it's the greatest game ever created, which I think is really cute. So I had fun watching that action today, and he did get another like lab to chase him too, which he just like loves to get dogs to chase him. So he's chilling out. He had a good time. Let me get started. I'm preheating the oven, and I'm gonna lightly coat a baking sheet with olive oil. I have this olive oil spray from Whole Foods. It works really well, so I'm gonna use that to coat this. Although I think it's light enough to where I think I need to get some more. That way I get a nice even layer. I don't know. I'm a big fan of like spray cans of olive oil. Next we're gonna wash and dry the fresh produce, which is a half a pound of Brussels sprouts, 2 medium carrots, and 1 small package of fresh thyme. Who knows what that means, really? So I was lazy and got the bag from Whole Foods, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, you know? So I do have, I think that I'm very lucky to have the job that I have, and I really enjoy helping people organize their spaces and helping with their feelings of overwhelm that I see a lot of the time. And I think that's a lot of the thing that's stopping people from really getting organized. Let's use the dumb produce drying mat. Some carrots and some Brussels sprouts there. Are those even in frame? They're not in frame at all. Here, this is what I'm talking about. This is a dumb produce drying mat. I don't think that it's like amazing, but I'm using it because I have it. If I roll the stuff around in here, it gets dry. I mean, it's got to stay here for a long time. It's kind of dumb, but you know, I'm gonna keep using it anyway because I bought it. Okay, so we're gonna trim these guys, and we got 1/4 into wedges. Okay. Oh my goodness. Hello, this is Kay. Hey Roberta, what's up? Are you okay? Okay, good. Well, I was gone longer than I thought I'd be. Sorry I had to take a business call, but it was a very enjoyable phone call as well. Actually another YouTuber. So what I did is I cut a bunch of carrots and some Brussels sprouts and got some chickpeas on there. I'm gonna put them in the oven to roast in here for about 15 to 20 minutes. And I cut up 2 cloves of garlic, and I got some thyme, 2 cups of water. I think this is for the polenta. And some, this looks gross, but it's really vegetable broth. So this is fully vegan today. So we're gonna make some polenta. I'll talk to the camera a little bit before I do anything else. That feeling of overwhelm that you get when you walk into a really cluttered space and you don't know where to start. Everyone has that feeling. I have that feeling. I remember when we first moved into this apartment and it was just a bunch of boxes and hardly any floor. I just looked around and I just didn't know where I was going to begin. And that's what stops most people, is that feeling of overwhelm when they look around and they're like, oh. The journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step, right? So you just gotta go ahead and jump in. And you don't even have to give yourself, you know, until it's done. Maybe you give yourself, you know, 3 hours or whatever, and it might not look like you did very much. That's the only thing about it that's kind of irritating, is that sometimes you'll be sorting and stuff like that, and it doesn't look like you did very much and you're very disappointed, but trust me, you're getting stuff done no matter, you know, if it looks like you got stuff done or not. The hard part about organizing is that it's very simple. It is sort things, you know, like with find a home for them and put them away. It's very simple, but no one said it was easy, right? That's the part that gets people, is that stuff isn't easy. So always get yourself like a third party that, well, because there's you, there's your stuff, and then there's a third party who's probably impartial to all this. By the way, this garlic smells awesome. So I think that's a really great way of approaching a space if you're overwhelmed. Grabbing somebody else is a really good method, whether it be a professional organizer or a friend or a relative who is just impartial and not super attached to your stuff. I do love going through stuff though, and I'm not a big fan of keeping things just because they have emotional value, if they're causing you distress or they're taking up more space than they should. But I do enjoy working with people and hearing the stories of the things, especially if they, you know, are really old and pass down from family member to family member. It's things are not people, but there's interesting memories in things of people. So I find that part of my job really interesting. And I think that like saving, you know, one or two really beautiful things from your grandmother or, you know, mother, if you really only have the space for that, is perfectly fine, because at the end of the day, the things are not people. The memories are what's really important to have, you know, and it can be hard to get rid of something when it feels like their soul is inside something, you know, like if a text message, if a, you know, group of teacups is, you know, really close to your grandmother and she had them for so long and you feel like you're touching her when you touch them, it can get really, you know, hard to let those things go. But that person is not in those cups as much as it feels like it. They're in here, and I think it's important to remember that, and to remember that you only have a short time on Earth, and it's too short to spend overwhelmed by items. Oh my gosh. I got a lot of notifications going. Can't they make like a cooking sheet that doesn't like warp in the oven? All of the cooking sheets that I found that I have warp in the oven like that. Is that a quality thing? Like if I buy a really expensive one, will that not happen? Somebody tell me, because I'm getting really frustrated. I'll pay for a nice sheet that doesn't do that and scare the living daylights out of me. It's very scary. So because it's Vlogmas, I think I'm going to end the vlog here because it's literally 9 o'clock and I'm just eating dinner and it's terrible. So I'm going to say that you guys are awesome and I love you guys. And happy Hanukkah for those who celebrate again. And be kind to one another. Be kind. Just be kind. Life is too short not to be kind. And especially now that it's the holiday season, not that people shouldn't be kind all year round, but be kind, especially now. There's never enough positivity in the world. Like, never. I think that there's not enough positivity and optimism in the world. I think there's a lot of negativity and cynicism when I agree with, I don't know how many of you guys watch Gary Vaynerchuk, but I agree with him that like every day that you haven't gotten a phone call that one of your family members is in trouble or has an illness or is hurt, or that you don't have any of that stuff going on and that like everything's right in your world, like really with all the important stuff, that's a good day. That is a good day, and not to be wasted on negativity, complaining, and cynicism. That's just my opinion. All right, you guys. I will see you later, and stay neat. I'm too far away to the camera to do the hand thing, but I'll come over and do it.